Corpbiz.
Hi friends, my name is Srishti Pandey. In this video, I will discuss about role of BIS in India, a comprehensive outlook. BIS stands for Bureau of Indian Standards, established under the BIS Act 2006. It aims for the viable development of standardization, marking and quality certification of product. Besides, it seeks to curb the availability of generic product that poses a health risk to the end users. In nutshell, BIS seeks to ensure better product development, reduce health hazards for end users, safeguard the environment, advocate export and import substitute, curb proliferation of goods. In the past few years, BIS diverted its attention towards various national schemes and government backed initiatives like Digital India, Make in India, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, and ease of doing business by providing certification and standardization of products. BIS continues to resolve the issues triggered by technological advancements and changes, environment and energy conservation, climate change, facilitation of trade, and health and safety conditions. BIS also endeavors to simplify the assessment of goods against set norms by employing more straightforward and quick processes. Moving further, let's have an overview of BIS statutory framework. The Bureau of Indian Standard Act 2016 came into effect on 12th October 2017. The notable highlights of the said acts are as follows. Firstly, aligns various conformity assessment schemes with global practices, enables the Government of India to authorize any third party agencies to certify and enforce conformity to underlying standards, enables the GOI to list products under a compulsory certification program on the ground of safety, health, national security, environment, and mitigation of deceptive practices, enables the Government of India to enact hallmarking scheme for precious metals under mandatory certification, provides end users protection measures such as security against substandard or generic product, compensation to the end users, etc. Now let's see role of BIS. The key role of BIS in India are formulates and implements standard for various product with aid of relevant government agencies, departments, protect the interest of end users, eliminates fake and substandard products by mandating marking requirement, ensures the continual development of prevailing quality standards and bring them at par with global norms, facilitate third party lab services for product testing, facilitate training for standardization of product quality and marking, providing BIS certification under different schemes to qualified products. To better understand the role of BIS in India, it is essential to understand different aspects of BIS. Firstly, activities performed by BIS in India. The activities of BIS can be broadly grouped under following heads: standards formulation, product certification, international activities, laboratory services, hallmarking, training facilitation via recognized government institute, consumer affairs and publicity. Then let's see BIS applicability. BIS formulates and accordingly enacts Indian standards for various sectors grouped under 14 different departments such as civil, food and agriculture, electronic and information technology, electrotechnical, chemicals, management and system, mechanical engineering, production and general engineering, transport engineering, textile, medical equipment and hospital planning, petroleum, coal and related products, general engineering and water resources. Corresponding to the departments mentioned just now, 14 division council exist. Each of the council has number of sectional committees functional under it. The norm cover key segment of the economy and aid the industries in improving the quality of services and product. Let's see cross-border activities conducted by BIS. Firstly, International Organization for Standardization. ISO is an autonomous non-government enrollment institution and the world's prominent developer of the voluntary global norm. BIS is one of the founding members of ISO and is proactively engaged in the development of global standards by serving as a participating member or observer member on various working groups, technical committees, subcommittees, etc. Secondly, International Electrotechnical Commission (IEC). IEC came to effect in 1906 and it is a leading global institution for the formulation and enactment of global standards relating to electrical, electronic, and other such technologies. Regional and bilateral cooperation. BIS has been proactively engaged in the regional and bilateral cooperation programs relating to testing, standardization training, certification, etc. Till now, this Apex Institute has entered into various MOUs with national standards bodies of many nations. BIS also plays a pivotal role in preparation of enactment of regional standards and conformity assessment schemes for the SAARC nation under SARSO, that is South Asian Regional Standard Organization. Fourth, World Trade Organization. For matters to technical barriers to trade, WTO TBT, BIS serves as a national inquiry point for WTO TBT. Now let's see what is product certification scheme under BIS. BIS has a scheme for ensuring compliance with Indian standards which is known as product certification scheme. BIS standard mark affixed on the product implies conformity to the required Indian standard. Before issuing the BIS certificate to any OEM or manufacturer, BIS makes some compliance checks relating to fundamental infrastructure and capability. It's worth noting that BIS certification scheme is not mandatory for all types of product. Next is Foreign Manufacturer Certification Scheme, that is FMCS. BIS has been functioning as an autonomous scheme for overseas manufacturer to certify goods manufactured abroad. Under this scheme, manufacturers from abroad can seek BIS FMCS certification to the mark or certify their products while BIS standards after ensuring conformity with the provided Indian standards. Next is Declaration of Conformity. This registration scheme is a simplified process of conformity assessment. Under this scheme, manufacturers can make a declaration that their product affirms the Indian standard. The Ministry of Electronic and Information Technology notified electronic and information goods requirement for as a compulsory registration. Order 2012 on 3rd October 2012 mandating compulsory registration from BIS for electronic and information technology products. BIS had also notified a separate standard mark for registration scheme. Next is hallmarking scheme for jewelers. Issuing hallmark certificate for jewelry and artifacts is another crucial role of BIS in India. BIS introduced the said scheme in April 2000 to facilitate third-party assurance to end users on the purity and fineness of the gold jewelry. BIS also came up with another hallmarking scheme for silver jewelry 5 years later. Under this scheme, the jeweler need to apply for BIS hallmark registration to sell hallmark jewelry. The assurance of purity and fineness of jewelry under the scheme depends on the testing conducted by the Assessing and Hallmarking Center. These centers are BIS recognized and operate in line with hallmarking centers. Now, let's see BIS certified testing lab. To facilitate widespread testing coverage for certification, BIS constituted 8 labs pan India, namely Central Laboratory Saibabad, Western Regional Office Laboratory Mumbai, Northern Regional Office Laboratory Mohali, Eastern Regional Office Laboratory Calcutta, Southern Regional Office Laboratory Chennai, Bangalore Branch Office Laboratory Bangalore, Patna Branch Office Laboratory Patna, Guwahati Branch Office Laboratory in Guwahati. Additionally, BI has established various NABL aggregated labs to conduct relevant testing activities for conformity assessment. Now, let's see the role of BIS on account of training facilitation. BIS imparts training via NITS, that is National Institute of Training for Training Standardization, to the management and technical officials from different sectors and nations. The institute also conducts training program for underdeveloped nation under various cooperation schemes of Government of India. Now, role of BIS on account of end users affairs and publicity. BIS strives to provide awareness and advocate quality amongst all end users via different awareness programs. Consumer awareness programs for advocating the nation of certification, quality and standardization among the end users. BIS conduct a nationwide awareness program with the help of branch offices and consumer organizations. Next is industry awareness program. To incentivize product certification, standardization and management system certification among relevant industries, BIS conduct industry awareness programs. Educational utilization of standard programs. BIS organizes EUS, that is Educational Utilization of Standard Program for students and teachers of school, colleges, etc. to provide the young minds with the concept advantage and standardization. Then public grievances. BIS has dedicated portal for resolving consumer complaints. The registered complaints are tracked and accordingly addressed in a time-bound manner. Public relation. BIS has a separate department that deals with public relations. The said department aims at incentivizing awareness relating to various BIS activities among the key audience, including industry and common consumers. In the end, I would like to say, as an apex institution of India, BIS holds a responsibility of steering the nation towards sustainable growth via various strategies such as improving prevailing standards, incorporating new norms, and coordinating with the global institution to strengthen the existing product standardization framework. The role of BIS is not only limited to curbing the availability of generic product and providing certification to product, but also includes protection of public interest at large. That's all in this video. Thank you so much. For more videos, like and subscribe our channel.